The Tennessee Titans are road warriors to start 2023 in New Orleans, taking on the Saints. No more test driving, time to hit the open road and see what their new ride is actually capable of.
Middle of the field, sliding Mike Thomas comes up with it.
Derek Carr makes his regular season debut this week for the Saints. Who dat hoping he doesn't have too many miles on him, hoping he's more than just a new paint job.
Back in the end zone, touchdown!
If Tennessee's secondary isn't any better than when we last saw them, they're the equivalent of the Autobahn. Step on the gas and go. Titans were one of the easiest teams to beat with the pass last year.
Wentz steps up, he's throwing a deep shot, looking for De'Ami Brown, wide open, catches it at the 20!
Tighten up faithful know the deal though. If our guys can avoid the injury bug, it'll go a lot different in 2023 and hopefully this week.
Fires deep left side. McCrary tipped it back in bounds, and it's intercepted by Kalou. Oh, what a play!
To get off on the right foot, Tennessee has to try and keep Saints wide receiver Michael Thomas from finding his 2019 self. He hasn't played a lot in the last few years, but he's vowed a return to form.
Snap to Winston, throws to the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown. Welcome back, number 13, Mike Thomas.
Titans also can't ignore wide receiver Chris Olave, 1,000+ yards as a rookie. He's just as easily the number one as Thomas is.
Dalton heaves this one downfield. It is caught and taken in by Olave.
Carr will also have wideout Rashid Shaheed, tight end Jawan Johnson at his disposal. They were of the 500-yard variety type a year ago. That bunch will have to try and beat one of the best safeties in football. Kevin Byard rolls out off a fine campaign that saw him pick off 4 passes, hold QBs to a low 70s rating.
I'm for the him, and how do you like that?
Thomas and Olave will also get plenty of Titans cornerback Christian Fulton. He's their top corner. He was a mid-70s rating dude last year, an up-and-comer who had his season cut short by injury.
Throwing to the near side and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
Tennessee's pass rush can provide assistance to their back end, and they have a lot of guys who will be looking to turn the game into a demolition derby.
Keep going. Keep going. Let's go. Get some rest. We're going back. Go.
Up front, New Orleans Big Uglies have to try and hold off Jeffrey Simmons, made the Pro Bowl last year off 7.5 QB takedowns.
Congrats on the Pro Bowl. You too, brother.
Danico Autry will also be out there trying to pop Carr's tires. 7.5 sacks or more each of the last 3 years, 8 of them in 2022 in 12 games.
Mahomes unable to escape and brought down. Danico Autry was right around it.
And Harold Landry is back, missed last year hurt, 12-sack dude the year before.
See what he dialed up on 3rd down and 10. Allen's going to be taken down. It's Harold Landry.
The Saints O-line they're battling had a really rough 2022. They had drafted a new left tackle in Trevor Penning, but he only got in 6 games. He and tackle Ryan Ramczyk, the one Saints lineman who enters off a very good year, hoping to set a new standard for the new season.
Rashid Shaheed.
Their run blocking will be tested plenty as well. No Alvin Kamara for this game, but Hinkle McCringleberry looms. Jamal Williams was a 1,000+ yard back in Detroit, had a league-leading 17 chances to thrust those hips.
Jamal Williams to the house, 51 yards.
Now Jeff, there's 2 if he pumps a 3rd time. Anyway, when it comes to stopping the run in this game, it's the Saints defense that theoretically has the most work to do. Heavy is the hand that wears the crown, and heavy is the Titan that wears it too, in the hard-to-stop way.
Give Henry on the left side. Touchdown!
Titans offense may have a new star set to debut, but Derrick Henry is still the king of Tennessee's O. New Orleans knows if he gets it going, it opens up their offensive options big time.
As long as we get it into Derek's hands and everybody knows the play. That's the most important thing.
No one guy slows Henry. It's a collective effort usually, but for the sake of fun, let's square him up with linebacker Demario Davis, Pro Bowler from 2022, tackle machine, elite linebacker. He has to try and not let Henry pick up speed through that second level. We'll see what New Orleans defensive tackle Brian Bruzzy can do to keep Derek from even getting to Davis. Bruzzy, the latest Saints first rounder.
Near midfield, and that one batted down. He was looking for the slant.
If New Orleans slows Henry, then it's on the Titans' new look passing attack to keep things moving. Ryan Tannehill still at the controls, another Titan who was hurt last year. He's a game manager type who likes to take his fair share of deep shots. Many of those deep shots could go to DeAndre Hopkins. D-Hop signed up to fill the WR1 void they felt in 2022.
Up
kickoff is loose at the 10, at the 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Makes for a sriracha sauce-like one-on-one matchup on the outside because New Orleans has cornerback Marshawn Lattimore. He's never met a WR1 he wasn't down to shadow.
And that's picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Pick 6. That's how you do it. Happy New Year, baby.
Still don't really get why sriracha is the new toilet paper, but whatever. Tannehill also has wide receiver Treylon Burks he can turn to. Former first-rounder also had his 2022 cut short by injury.
Takes the catch. Treylon Burks in for the touchdown.
Plus, tight end Chigo Okonkwo is to be tracked. He's one of those guys expected to take a leap this season.
Dobbs throws, end zone shot, pass caught, touchdown. That's the rookie tight end Okonkwo.
Taking a leap against the Honey Badger won't be easy, though. Tyrann Mathieu treated pass catchers like jackals and snakes again last year. He's still elite safety material.
Darnold goes deeper than that. It is intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu.
New Orleans' pass rush could alter things quite a bit. Tennessee's O-line had an open-door policy when it came to its QBs in 2022.
The Eagles have just teed off on Tannehill.
They've got him again.
So let's see what guard Peter Skoronski can do. They added him in the first round this year. A couple other new faces will trot out there for the unit. Those faces having to deal first and foremost with Pro Bowl defensive end Cam Jordan, 11 straight years with 7.5 or more sacks.
Stafford's feeling the heat, doesn't get enough protection as Cam Jordan's in there for the sack.
Lots of other guys we could touch on in this matchup, so why don't you guys handle the rest? Lay down your views and predictions in the comments section. That's the only way the preview can be complete. Help a brother out, as they say, or in this case, help Game Preview Guy out. Back again to provide a talking bag take for you to digest. Plenty of talking heads out there already, so this is a safe place. Only hot takes allowed are yours. Here's our panel's 10 picks. Happy 2023 kickoff, everybody. The panel, by the way, NFL Network folk, Colleen Wolfe, Daniel Jeremiah, Adam Rank, Marcus Grant, NFL.com writers Kevin Patra, Grant Gordon, Eric Edelm, Nick Shook, Mark Sessler. Eventually, those little dashes will show who's doing best.